What is up, boys? It is Monday. I am mad sick. My parents and look at my whole family, bro. We've passed around like the same sickness to everyone in my family besides my dad for like the past 2 or 3 weeks, and it finally got around to me. I had it 2 weeks ago, but I only had it for like 24 hours, and it wasn't as bad as it is right now. But my mom she's at least still holding on to it. She's like, bro, coughing so much, bro. And I guess I caught it. And yeah, so like the past like 48 hours. No, yesterday morning is when I really started to feel bad. But yeah, last night I literally got like no sleep, and we're still up trading. We are up. This is y'all's motivation, bro. I guess y'all gotta lock in, man. I'm still posting my videos, even though I feel like absolute garbage. I'm still posting my videos, uploading my second reel right now. Gonna try to knock these out so I can just go back to bed. Traded AM session. I I gotta do what I gotta do, bro. I can't miss a day. I can't miss a day. I don't care how bad I feel, bro. I gotta put in the work and you know, just progress, bro. I always gotta progress. So yeah, I'm not like throwing up or anything. I'm not throwing up. So I know it's like nothing like really. I know it's nothing severe. I'm like again not throwing up at all. It's just like a headache, and I just literally can't sleep because how clogged up my nose is, and my body's sore, and I just don't have much energy. So like it's not really anything bad. Like I can't tell you the last time I was sick and I actually threw up. It's been a long time since I've been that sick, but now right now it's like again like the past few times I've gotten sick. Like last year, I don't think I even had a sickness where I threw up. It's just, bro, it's just like congestion. I can't sleep at night, and my head hurts. That's like the only thing. And my body's like really sore and tired. So obviously, we're not gonna go hit the gym today. I'm probably gonna be really smart with it because for some reason it did come back. Since y'all know last or a week and a half ago, something like that, I did end up having like I guess you would say like a little cold or something like that for like 24 hours, and then it all went away, and I hit the gym the next day and just like went straight back at it like all in. So I don't know if my body like it needed more rest than that or what, but I don't know. We're gonna see how I feel. Most likely I'm not going to the gym tomorrow either. I was planning on going to the mountains this week to see my boys and to like get some snowboarding clips and all that stuff, but it doesn't even look like we're gonna be able to do that either. So yeah, going to post these 5 reels, and as you can see, we haven't taken any trades. Today. Really choppy price action, so no possible setups so far. But yeah, it is 11 o'clock. Most likely, we're not going to catch anything, but I will update y'all boys if we do end up getting a nice expansion and price stops shopping. But yeah, most likely I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. So peace out. All right, what is good, boys? It is the next morning. Before we go on to the trade today, just felt like I would share this with y'all boys. I thought I saw your face today, but I just turned my head away, your face again. Pretty cool Indian dude, bro. Pretty cool. But unfortunately, guys, we did end up taking a loss today. It was a pretty good short. It was an aggressive entry. But again, it's data lows, and majority of the time these trades play out. So you can see we have the data low, right, and CPI release over here, and yeah, so we ended up taking this right here. So off of open 930, we got a nice wick, a nice candle. I don't really care about like deep retrace or not when it comes to a data low play, as long as I have a safe stop. Like this is still a pretty good retrace, enough for a safe stop. We get this nice bearish close right here, so this is already some pretty good confirmation. So the next candle, I'll just say, okay, if we continue pushing a little bit lower, then I'm going to enter the trade. And for a simple 1-to-1, I actually not put my stop at this high. All right, this little thing right here. So 1.1R, and I was going to go break even once we got a good close below this low. Oh, well, now it looks like we're going to take out that low, the data low. Unfortunate. Crazy, bro. Today was just super choppy. We just did nothing. We pushed higher. I got stopped out. All right, so I entered right here, And again, most of the time, bro, from what I see, again, you play more aggressive to the data lows. From what I see, these trades play out a lot more than they fail. But today, it just happened to be. I think last statistical loss we've had was 2 weeks ago. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. But we got a good retrace. This is good confirmation. So I entered halfway through here. Again, in most scenarios, if this wasn't a data low, I wouldn't enter this. But since this is a data low, I always play more aggressive, and typically they'll play out more. And this one just ended up failing. So we ended up rushing higher, literally sweeping no draws and liquidity. We edged this high, and then we dumped back lower, chop, 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 chop. No entry down into the data low again. It's just super messy day. It just, yeah, pretty bad CPI, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, that's the day. We did get a lot of people in the Discord, though, that ended up passing accounts off of CPI. So pretty, hold up. Pretty cool stuff. Is there any more? Have we got this guy right here as well? Passed his accounts using code Bryson at Alpha Futures. But yeah. Overall, this dude got edged, bro, by a tick at the high up here. So like it's just a really weird day. Kind of sucks, but you know, I stuck to my rules. I took a good trade that I was confident in, and it just had a statistical loss. So it is what it is. I'm gonna hop off. Gonna start posting for the day. I already posted one reel, so I'm feeling a little better. But like I was able to sleep last night because for some reason like one of my nostrils, it was open and it wasn't clogged. So I was actually able to breathe through my nose and sleep. You know, breathing in and out through my nose instead of breathing with my mouth. Because the other night when I was breathing in and out of my mouth while going to sleep, obviously you're not supposed to do that. But again, I couldn't breathe through my nose. When you do that, I woke up like so many times, like every 30 minutes at night, with like a super dry mouth and with like an insane headache. So last night, I believe one of them was unclogged, so I was able to breathe through my nose and sleep like that. And I only woke up like once. And no headaches at all, and I still don't really have a headache. My stomach is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, but other than that, I'm completely fine. So, as you can see, I'm just super stuffy. So I'm not gonna go to the gym at all today. Obviously, like I gotta give my body rest. I'm not going to, you know, rush back to the gym. I was planning on going to the mountains this week, but obviously I'm not gonna do that either. So probably I'll go next week. But yeah, today again, just gonna get a bunch of work done, and yeah, not really much. So I probably won't vlog too much. We're not gonna really be doing a lot. So I will see y'all whenever I pick up the camera next. I don't know when that will be, but I will see y'all later. Peace out.
I'm not afraid of manipulation. You're stuck in your ways.
All right, what's good, boys? It is the next day. We have PPI in like the next 4 minutes. So it is a bit chilly right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's cold. But we got some good grub right here. We got some of the deer meat. You can't even see it. It's like the last little batch we got. We got some deer meat down there. It's mostly raw, but I cooked it just a little bit because I don't want to have it cold. So we got that. Then we got, I don't know if it focuses. Yeah, then we got 2 hard-boiled eggs, which I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing soft-boiled eggs, which is where like on the outside it's you know like solid, but on the inside it's like yolky. I just did it for too long. Got some eggs, and we got like a little bit of ham right there. And we got an apple. So I'm going to see what PPI does. Possibly a data low, data high setup, so I'll let y'all know. Dude. Bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I just entered this beautiful long to data high on my paper account. Oh my gosh, I'm actually about to mold, bro. If this plays out, which it is, I'm actually gonna mold. Oh my gosh, I'm finna crash out. Okay, it didn't end up playing out, which I'm so thankful it did, bro. It ended up getting a break even, bro, because I would have gone that would have set me off, bro. That would have really set me off. You can see right here is break even. My break even, and this is a paper account, dude. If that ended up banking, it was a beautiful trade, bro. I'll review it after the session. But nice little like 1.2 R, bro, straight to the data high. It looked really, really clean when break even. When we started getting like a really aggressive push above this high, like super, super nice. But dude, I'm so glad I got break even because, dude, if that banked on my eval, bro, I would have been so mad. I would have been like probably the maddest I've ever been in trading. Like, I'm not even joking you, bro. The maddest I've ever been. All right, yo, what's good, boys? We ended up blowing the account today, so kind of sucks, man. Kind of sucks. Kind of want to talk about it too. Just posted a YouTube video as well. Getting out a lot of reels today, bro. I'm starting to enjoy actually kind of making content again. I have like a new mindset with this stuff that, like, you know, like the TGR mindset. And it's to like post as many times as I can every single day, right? So just constantly grinding, bro. Anytime I have an idea, just spit it out immediately. Post a video on it, you know. So yeah, today I'm not feeling still like not feeling the best. So like it's all gone besides like I have like a very, very, very slight headache and my nose. I'm very, very congested, which is probably causing the headache itself, and I'm still pretty sore. So I don't know if I probably won't go to practice today. I'm gonna go to practice tomorrow, most likely though. It is Thursday, so yeah, I got a lot of rest this week after such an insane last week. But yeah, I'm kind of having like this TGR mindset, like where every single time I have an idea, I'm posting it, and if I could post as many times, like if I could post 1,000 times a day, I will. Right? I'm trying to post as most as I can every single day, and that's how I'm going to grow the absolute most. Right? So like I'm starting to do like different ideas, like trying different things, and I'm kind of enjoying it low key, like finding like different audios I can do like a video to, like this, for example. You can see it.
We are fucking over, you fucking dumbass. I hope that you choke on a piece of concrete and literally go to hell. I will see you in fucking hell, you fucking asshole, you fucking liar, you fucking manipulator, you goddamn wish you would have played your cards right with. You may not be liked by sometimes.
So I'm just posting as like much as I possibly can, like just different styles and stuff like that too, like just doing something different, bro.
Sorry to ruin the fun, bro, but so many people now in 2020.
And I'm looking enjoying it. So that's what I'm doing now. Like I'm literally just there's not like really an end to my day. You know, like if I'm sitting in my bed at 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, and I'm just chilling, just watching some TV, and I get a really good idea, like I'm gonna turn off the TV and immediately post it. I did that last night with 3 videos, and I just drafted them. So like this as well. So just trying different things. I'm enjoying it more, and it just makes my day go by faster as well. So just getting a lot of work done, just posting a lot of videos as much as I possibly can every single day. So typically, like for the past 3 days, I've posted like 7+ times on TikTok and all that. So yeah, but now going into the topic of trading, right? Right now, it's really, really weird. You know, I was able to get my first payout a few months ago. And after, you know, a year and a half, I thought that was the moment. I thought that was it, bro. I thought, like, okay, bro, I followed my rules. I took good trades. I'm doing everything right, and I got that payout, bro. Like, this is where everything's going to start taking off. The next month, I like planned on making $5K that month. And as you know, bro, like, it just went downhill. It literally just went downhill. And that's the part of it. That's the part of this journey, man. Just trying to figure things out. And then ever since then, you know, the past month and a half, I've really been focusing on discretion, building my experience in the markets instead of focusing on someone else. So I unfollowed everyone. I followed my mentor and all this and all that. And I've just fully focused on my own experience now and just taking good setups, right? Good confident setups. And today, one of my boys, he's the one that's allowed me to understand these different things about my discretion, that I need to stop mechanically trading and start focusing on actually like taking good trades that I believe in, that I'm confident in, and just stop focusing on everyone else. You know, he told me that I need to Stop taking trades that, they're okay. They're pretty decent. They're pretty good. But instead start taking the trades that I'm super confident in, right? And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Going into that short today, there was a few things that kind of set me off, right? The confirmation, it was the same size as the retrace. Like, it wasn't super strong, right? That, as well as we edged the draw, and we already dumped 200 something points and took out multiple draws at that point. So, that trade wasn't the best. But the long, dude, that was like that max confident type play. Unfortunately, I took that on paper, right? But it was break even anyway, so I'm low-key thankful it was break even, because that would have been really, really disheartening. But yeah, we took that on paper. So, but that was like one of those trades, for example, that I'm like really, really confident in. And but that short, it was okay. It was pretty decent, but I just wasn't super confident. I just wasn't being honest with myself. I'm just trying to be right 24/7 instead of trying to just trust myself. That's the raw reality of it, bro. I'm trying to constantly be right when I should instead be focusing on trusting myself, trusting my instincts. And today, like, low key, like, I started just yapping on stories, bro, and talking about it on my Instagram stories. Follow my Instagram if y'all haven't already. I post like 15, 20 stories a day, just walking y'all through each and every single one of my days. I've been doing that for over a year now. Over a year now, I've been posting 15 to 20 stories a day on Instagram and posting tutorials a day. That's insane to think about. That is insane to think about. Wow. I just thought about that. Okay. Yeah. So, I started yapping on there, and I had a big realization, bro. I had a huge realization. I was like, well, thinking about it now, I fixed everything that I've kind of, struggled with in the past through just sticking with it. And those things are the three main things with my model. What is it? It's a very discretional model. What is it? Draw and liquidity. That's very easy. That's very simple. Every now and then, rarely I mess up with the draw and liquidity. Like, oh, okay, new week opening got filled. That's not considered a target. But from now on, there's not really it's just hourly gaps, hourly lows, hourly highs that are very obvious to me. 4-hour gaps, 4-hour highs, data lows, data highs. Those are like really the only targets. Like, that's not an issue anymore. My draws and liquidity, that's fine, right? I have good draws and liquidity. Okay. So that's obviously out the way. That's a big part of the trading, right? So having that right is very important. That I've always really had that, right? Second of all, the retraces. That's a huge thing. I was like, oh, wow. That's something recently that I struggled with. I literally struggled with retraces because, like, I'm just, like, not a very good technical trader. Like, my psychology is amazing, bro. Like, when taking, like, I've never revenge traded. Like, psychology has never been an issue in my trading, right? I had FOMO for just a little bit, but that's it, right? Deep retraces, waiting for deep retraces. I struggled so much. That was the biggest issue after my payout, was waiting for deep retraces. And that led to so many losses. And I struggled to understand the concept of deep retraces. Because we would get multiple candles up and a good confirmation, yet it would still lose. And people would say, oh, okay, well, that's not a deep retrace because of this, because of that. Now I fully understand what a deep retrace means. It means you have a safe stop loss when you enter off the confirmation. So again, it says not looking through the markets with a mechanical aspect and an idea. It's more of just experience. Like, what, like, is it leaving a safe stop loss for me if I enter off this confirmation? If this retrace deep enough for me to be able to enter on this trade and be confident that we're not going to push higher, wick up, and then continue down, right? So I struggled with that for how many months, dude? For how many months? Like, that was all the way from October. No, January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. All the way from the beginning of October to December. So about literally 2 months, I struggle with deep retraces and understand that concept and fixing that part of my trading, which is a very, very important part of my trading. Very important part of my trading. I think I spent 2 months on fixing the issue. That's a lot of time, bro. Again, I'm pretty slow when it comes to mechanical stuff, right? It takes a while to process in my mind for some reason, right? It's probably all the red 40 that my parents fed me as a kid. But no, like, genuinely. So I fixed that issue, right? And that was a huge part. And now I'm past that. So now I'm good with I'm good with retraces. Like I know what's a good deep retrace and what's not. That's what 66% of my strategy done right there. Okay, what is the last 34%? What is the last third of that problem? What is the final thing? Confirmation. So I've already fixed 2/3 of my issue over time and over just a lot of stress and a lot of months where I'm just like, dude, what am I doing wrong? I fixed 2/3 of the issue, right? Now I have the last third left. The last third. Lord willing, the last third, because this is like again like the only thing my trading is important draw on liquidity, displacement to it, right? We get a good solid deep retrace for a safe stop loss and a really good confirming closure, good confirmation, whatever it may be. Those are the three. Those are the only three and the main three things in my trading that I use to backtest to get profitable stats, etc. Right? So again, that's just saying that all I need is to figure out within the next month or two, right? Just like my retraces, I need to figure out what's good confirmation. Because I fixed everything else. All I need to focus on is this last little segment of my trading, and Lord willing, things will finally figure itself out. It's just I kind of opened my mind a lot, bro, when I realized that like I've fixed very, very small parts or very big parts, very important parts of my trading the past few months, and they each have taken a lot of time. So this may take a lot of time as well. This may take 2 or 3 months. But this is genuinely the last part is confirmation, it seems like. Dude. So like it's just gonna be this, me focusing on just taking high quality setups every single week. Just setups that I'm not looking to be right on, but setups that I am confident in. That I'm very confident in. Right? So that may take some time to get used to. And then over time, taking trades that are really looking good. If I'm going to be taking like trades that I'm super confident in, super confident in, I may only get 1 or 2 setups a week for now. But, my friend did bring up the point that, you're going to, once you start making money with this, taking super high confidence setups, that's when you can start working on your discretion over time and maybe taking like 3 setups a week. Being more lenient, but still taking setups that you're confident in, but like just learning over time, like what's okay and what's not. So I just had a huge realization today, and that's it, bro. And it's just so crazy. Let me take off my hoodie, bro. I'm a little hot. Hold up. Yeah, and I just realized those rags back there, that's just tissues because I'm so stuffed up. Yeah, we got this new like brown hoodie, like distorted hoodie, bro. It's low-key kind of tough. I don't know why I'm so white, bro. Why is it so bright? Yeah, so what I want to talk about next, bro, is God. Today, bro, I'm not going to lie, dude, I was tweaking, bro. The moment I took that loss, I just sat there and I was like, that's why my faith in God is so strong, because I rely on Him for everything. It's not cope. It's reliance. It's reliance on my Creator. It's not cope. It's never cope. People that say it's cope, they're so detached from reality that it's genuinely funny. I got on my knees, bro. I'm being completely honest, bro. This entire journey I've documented, bro. I'm gonna continue to be real, continue to be honest, and show you every single nook and cranny of this journey, bro. Until y'all see me win, and then after that, I'm gonna continue to show everything. I literally got on the floor, bro, and I was just bawling my eyes out, bro. And this is the stuff that people don't see in trading, bro. This is the thing that, your parents don't see. This is the thing that, your family doesn't see, that your friends don't see. They think it's just a game. My parents probably never thought that I would, my parents probably show up, tonight, get home from work, and they're going to have no clue of what I went through today. Like, mentally, like, the amount of stress that I went through in such a short period of time. They won't know. They're not going to know you either. You're going to go through all this garbage every single day, and you're doing it for them. They don't realize. They're doing their own thing. That's the way it's supposed to be, bro. And when you're that alone, the only place to go is to God. And I got on the floor, bro. I started bawling my eyes out. I'm like, God, I just literally for 5-10 minutes straight, I just prayed. God, please show me. Show me where to go. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Why am I constantly failing when I feel like I'm showing up every single day and I'm doing the right thing? Please tell me. Please tell me where to go. Please show me the truth. Please just show me. I just kept on saying that. Please, God, please tell me. Please show yourself to me. Please show me. And then 10, 15 minutes later, speaking on my stories, boom, light bulb went off. Light bulb went off. Wow. I've had segments, pretty much three segments of my trading. The draw and liquidity, retraces, and confirmation. Draw and liquidity is easy, very simple. Second part. That was the part where right when I started to, when I got my payout, I started to fail like crazy. I started taking so many losses. That second part, what was that second part? Retraces. Not waiting for deep retraces. Not having experience on retraces and what works and what doesn't. It took me 2 months just to figure that out. And now retraces are never an issue for me. Retraces are never an issue. Retraces are, where's some wood? Knock on wood. Retraces are never an issue. I know what's a good retrace and what's a good safe stop loss for me when I enter off that retrace, right? I struggled with that for so long, and I felt that, bro, this is like the tiniest detail. It's pissing me off that just the smallest detail is making me lose, right? But again, over time, I gave it months. I gave it literally 2 months, and I was just constantly losing over and over again because of the retrace thing, right? And I finally figured it out. It's not an issue for me now. Now the third thing, the final thing that makes my strategy whole and profitable, right? Third thing is the confirmation. It's the confirmation. And I've been struggling with the confirmation right after I figured out retraces. The next issue for me that I started to take loss after loss after loss was confirmation. It was either I was waiting mid-candle and I was trading mid-candle when it doesn't make sense to, right? Or, I wasn't, when I saw the confirmation close, it wasn't very strong compared to the retrace in the, in the scenario that we were in. Like, I started taking losses right after I fixed that issue. And that's, again, the last puzzle, like, Lord willing, bro, that is the last puzzle piece. That is the main three things in my trading, my model, that matter the most. That are the biggest things in my strategy. Draw on liquidity, good retrace for a safe stop, and a good confirmation. Those are it. That's all you need in trading is a good draw on liquidity, a safe stop loss, and a safe entry. That's it. That's it for continuation trading. That's it, right? And that just instantly, bro. And I started to yap about it too in the stories. Instantly, it just like an instant light bulb in my mind saying, "That's it. I just need to continue to stay consistent. I need to focus on confirmation. That's it. That's what I've been struggling for the past month." Hopefully, in the next month, I'll figure it out just like the other 2 months that I struggle with the retrace and figure that out. Hopefully, it only takes me a month or so to figure this next thing out, the confirmation, right? Another month. But I know that I'm making progress because I've already figured out 2 of the biggest parts of my strategy, and all I need is this last third. That's it. So, guys, this is why I always talk about relying on God. God will answer. God will answer. If you need it bad enough and you truly have nowhere else to go to and you rely 100% everything on God, God will deliver you. He might not talk to your ear. Many people, he does, right? These people that really, really go through some trauma, he talks to them. And I believe in that wholeheartedly. But for people that, you and me, we're not really going through struggles compared to someone that, they're on the verge of suicide. Stuff like that, right? But God talks in many different ways. That's what I've really started to learn recently. God talks in many ways. And you just, when you call on God, bro, the last few times I've really, really, really called on God, the past, half a year even, God talked to me through people having these grand ideas that ended up helping me significantly, or ideas that I had myself that were like, it was just so obvious that the idea came out of nowhere. The idea came out of nowhere, And it's like the moment I thought of that idea, I'm like, bang, that's it. That is it. Like, wholeheartedly, I know that's it. So, guys, this is like half of the entire video. 20-minute yap. Oh, my gosh. Realize, guys, that this is so important, is to keep your eyes open. Don't be very face value when you're talking to God. When you ask God for prayers, to answer your prayers, if you're really that low, right? Be open. Stop distracting yourself with TikTok and this and that all day long. You got to sit there. Just think. Do you, right? And I believe that God, just like me, He will deliver you those ideas or those people in your life, those signs. I've had times where it's been signs as well. He talks in many different ways, bro. You just have to keep your eye open. You have to keep your eye open. That third eye, bro. You got to keep that third eye open, that spiritual eye. So, yeah, boys. Yeah, we took. I don't know if I showed y'all the trade or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and go into it. We're posting the reel right now, reels. But yeah, we took this short right here. But here we're trending. Y'all saw the long I took. That unfortunately got break even. I'm glad because that was on paper, unfortunately by accident. But we ended up we dumped all the way down. This is 200 points so far in the session. And we edged the draw and liquidity right here, which I don't like the absolute most. Like, I don't like when this happens. And then we slowly started to push higher, and then we get this confirmation close. And I'm not gonna lie, again, like, I was like somewhat confident this is like a 6 out of 10 type trade, but like I need to be like 7, 8, 10, 8 out of 10 type trade. Like, this trade is like really, really gonna work out. Like I'm so confident. Like this, bro. Like this, it kind of looks just like a bunch of like hobble jobble, bro. It's like a bunch of chop, right? We're doing nothing. So even though like if you get really close to it, like it looks like, okay, we got a retrace, we got a confirmation. It's really, really not that strong compared to the retrace leg. Like it's the same size, which I don't typically like doing that. Unless if it like the draw liquidity is super close and it's like the first draw liquidity, like we're definitely gonna hit the draw liquidity. But in this instance, again, we've already taken like 4 or 5 draws, like really important draws, 4-hour draws, and this is like the last ones. So like we didn't have to hit this draw. Like, there's a few things wrong with this trade, and I just wasn't 100% confident. But we got this huge retrace, 50-minute gap tap, and we continue to get really, really nice bearish structure. Right? We got a 5-minute gap tap right here, really, really slow retrace up into those gaps of the 5-minute gap, and then we got 2 really good confirmation closes. I would have like entered like halfway through this. This would have been a high confidence play right here. This would have been a high confidence play that like I'm really, really confident. I'm not trying to say this like, after the fact, right? I'm like genuinely saying like this is an actual like solid setup. Like this is one of those like where you would enter halfway through because of prior confirmation. So it's just I reset the eval, but it's just small little learning lessons, bro. And I need to take it one day at a time, even though it may be painful sometimes. I just realized, bro, that I'm figuring things out slowly but surely, and I'm fixing parts of my trading slowly but surely. And this is, Lord willing, the last third of my issue in my model. So once I figure this out, once I figure out confirmation, gain enough discretion in this, and focus up on it enough and improve it, we're gonna figure things out, bro. We're gonna become profitable, and things are gonna be aight. So yeah, I yapped a lot, 23 minutes. So to be honest, today I'm probably just gonna continue posting a lot of videos, doing my thing. I'm gonna go get lunch, go make lunch in a little bit. Have some. This morning I made some really good food. I'm probably gonna have some raw deer. I'm gonna probably leave it out on the counter so I can actually have it warm. I have some raw deer and some fruit and some other good stuff. But yeah, other than that, I'll pick up the camera most likely tomorrow, boys. So I'll see y'all. Peace out.
Yo, I ain't going hard enough, bro. I ain't going hard enough right now. Chilling and watching on our toe. We just got in bed. Been posting a lot today, bro. We posted. Hold up. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35 stories on Instagram today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7. And wait, only 7? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7. 7 reels today. Wait. I think there's one in trial reels. Wait, maybe? No, I'm tweaking. Never mind. We putting in work, baby. We putting in work. Every single day, bro. Every day. We made kind of like a new ideology for ourselves. And the fact is that we are going to start posting until like 7 p.m. every night. Every single day we're going to be posting as much as we possibly can. That's the only way we're going to grow. Not ending my work day at 3 or 4 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Give myself 1 hour, 1 or 2 hours of free time a day to chill out. That's all I need, bro. To watch some Naruto, chill and watch some anime or watch some YouTube or something, or just chill out for the last 2 hours of the day. That's all I need, bro. The rest of the day, I'm grinding, bro. Ideas, I get an idea, boom. Boom, take action.
All right, what's good, fellas? So it does look like we are not going to trade it all today. Price action is pretty cooked, I'm not going to lie. So it is 10:14 right now. I'm working on an assignment for school, online school. So probably going to cook up on that. And then once I finish that, okay, bro, if it flips. Once I finish that, then I will probably head out. It'll probably take me 5 or 10 minutes to type that out. And then we'll head out to the gym, hit a little sesh. I might show a few clips of that. Y'all seem to enjoy it. So then, we'll probably just be done. I don't know. Let me check what news we have tomorrow. I don't think we even have any news. Today we had unemployment claims, but we never got any really good setups. There's no news tomorrow. So most likely we're probably done for the week. We'll see what we have tomorrow, but most likely we won't get anything. We have a bank holiday, January 19th. I don't know what that is. What is that? Martin Luther King Day. Okay, so Martin Luther King Day is next Monday, so we're not going to trade next Monday, but next week looks pretty promising. A lot of news, but yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. So yeah, pretty good start to the day. Already posted a few reels, posted 2 reels. And bro, just posting as much as possible. Like I talked about last night, bro, we're just posting like 7 to 8 times a day, trying to. As much as I possibly can. Like as many ideas as I can get in a day, instantly taking action on it. So yeah, I'll let y'all know later. All right, peace out.
Here we go, we're gonna send this one out to the old school. All these motherfuckers in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Queens, and all the motherfuckers that lay down the foundation, you know what I'm saying? Number love for those school.
Yo, what's good, boys? It is 4:15. Still posting. Still getting some uploads up. We just posted the recap. Oh, shoot. We just posted the recap. And then after that, we have like a few more things in the Discord we have to do. And then a few more stories, like 2 more reels, 1 or 2 more reels. I just want to post this again. Like I said, I'm going to post 6 times today, but I kind of want to post like 7 or 8. So we'll see if I get any ideas, and we'll post. But other than that, pretty good day today. Again, bro, it's the same thing as always, bro. It's the same thing as always. Let's see if that works. There we go. And that's the way it is, bro. That is the way it is. To make success inevitable in this industry or in life in general, you have to be used to your schedule, right? You have to be kind of bored to an extent. You have to do the same thing over and over and over again. There's nothing special about this. There's nothing super cool about this, right? All I'm doing every single day is repeating the same stuff. I'm waking up in the morning. I'm spending time with God, right? Obviously, that's right. Probably one of my favorite parts of the day, right? But I'm talking about everything else, right? The grind, right? Next thing, right? Trade AM session, right? And then right after that, go to the gym, hit bags, go to class if I need to. I'm not gonna go this week probably because I don't want to touch anyone, get real physical, and get anyone sick because I still have the cough, I still have the nose, the stuffed up nose. Not trying to give that to anyone, so I'll go next week. Probably Monday through Wednesday because I think we're gonna go snowboarding next week if I feel better. That should be fun, but yeah. And then right after that, what do? I come home, I post 5, 6, 7, 8 reels, right? All throughout the day. I post 10, 15, 20. I posted 33 stories yesterday on Instagram, right? I post YouTube videos, I post stories, and then typically that's the end of the day right there, right? I'll vlog some as well. I'll spend some time outside. I'll eat some good healthy food. Spend some time doing some other things, right? And then it's 5 or 6 o'clock, and then I'm done for the day pretty much. And then repeat again. It's the same thing every single day. I'm putting in so much work, right? And so many people just get so bored of this, bro. But I love it. I love, even if it's the same thing every single day, bro. I love it. I love that routine, right? I love that routine and having, my times during the day where, I kind of do my own thing, right? I'm not sticking to an exact routine like y'all see me, like y'all used to see me kind of have, where I would really have timed every single day, like exactly what I need to do at that time. That's OD. You're a robot at that point. But I have my specific times of the day where I just do my own thing, right? And if I have an idea, I have an idea. I post, right? And you just got to fall in love with what you do, and it's not really work at that point, right? And every single day you kind of look forward to doing it, right? So even though I'm doing the same thing every single day, even though y'all aren't seeing a lot, y'all like, bro, my vlogs right now, my weekly vlogs, right? Yes, there's one every now and then, right? One, maybe probably 1 or 2 every month that are like really good, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but there's probably like 1 or 2 every single month that are pretty dang good, right? Maybe like the snowboarding vlogs or whatever it may be. Those are typically pretty cool, and really good videos and really fun to edit, right? But majority of the time, majority of these videos, it's just the same thing. I'm showing y'all the charts, right? I'm showing y'all what trades I took. I'm showing y'all, the week in my life, bro. This is the week in my life. I'm not doing anything special. I'm going to the gym, right? I'm getting right. I'm eating healthy food. I'm coming back home. I'm posting video. I'm posting content constantly, all throughout the day, constantly, right? And then going to bed and repeating it again, and then vlogging again. I'm just doing the same thing. So y'all may not, I know some of y'all boys really enjoy these videos, and that's why I keep, doing them, as well as I'm documenting everything. And I appreciate y'all for supporting me. But, realize that some of these may be boring, right? And that's the way it is. You can't hype up business. You can't really hype up the grind. You can't. It's kind of hard to hype it up, right? Because it just is. It just is. And I love it. I don't know how much fun it is to watch every single week me doing the same thing over and over again, getting to work, doing what I need to do to grow. But hey, bro, that's the point of this. That's the point of this. I enjoy it, even though it feels like sometimes the same thing every single day. I love what I do, and I have a passion for this, and I'm gonna make this happen, Lord willing. I am gonna make this happen, Lord willing. So right now, going to upload this video real quick and post a few more reels, do a few more things, and I'm done for the day, right? And then tomorrow, Friday, again, not much planned. I'm gonna go box. I'm gonna go lift. I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna post content. And maybe I'm gonna post the YouTube video as well. That's it, bro. That's it. So, see y'all boys tomorrow. Alright, yo, what's good, boys? It is Friday morning. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to trade today. So yeah, the internet ended up going down this morning at like 5 o'clock, and they're estimating it to come up at like 10:30. So hopefully it can get itself back up at like 9:30. But if not, it's fine. It's all good. I already took like a few trades this week, so and just learned a lot. But yeah, I don't really know what's like planned today other than just posting a lot. Yesterday I posted 8 or 9 reels, something like that. But beautiful day today. So probably spend a decent bit of time out in the sun, chilling out, eating some good food. But yeah, right now, like, low-key, I just don't know what to do. Like, it's kind of crazy, bro. Like, you realize, like, how attached you are to technology when the internet actually goes down, because, like, there's low-key nothing to do. Like, it'd be different if it's, like, really sunny outside and it feels really good. Like, I would go for, like, a walk and sunbathe and stuff like that. But, dude, it's going to be really cold today, even though it is sunny. So, like, I probably won't spend too much time inside. But, what was I going to say? Like, yeah, I literally can't do anything. Like, all I can do right now is go make some food, come back upstairs, and then, low-key, I might cook up a YouTube video. I know I have to make a YouTube video today, so I might actually go ahead and make a YouTube video on this. Okay, that's a good idea, right? I'm gonna pet my cat, my sister's cat, for, cortisol, decreasing, relieve some stress, and then come in here and make a YouTube video. So one of y'all recommended me kind of like a new idea for YouTube, and because like I was doing my stories a few days ago. I think it was 2 days ago, the one that I posted like 32 reels in one day, and they said, bro, you should like do like long form content on this. And it was pretty much me like going into the entire story of Daniel and like what I was reading in the Bible. So they want to see like more biblical content. So I'm gonna do a series on my YouTube, and I'm gonna start it probably this morning, and it's gonna be of stories that I'm learning in the Bible, right? Different chapters, different books or whatever, and I'm relating it to trading. So I'm gonna have like the thumbnail of it. I'm gonna have to edit it. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it, but I'm edit it where it's gonna be like me holding two different things. It's gonna be the Bible on one side, and on the other side it's trading. So it's gonna be like stories that I'm learning in the Bible, and I kind of break them down for y'all and tell y'all like the backstory behind everything, and then I'm gonna correlate it to trading and how we need to improve and this and that, right? So pretty cool idea, but yeah, whoever recommended me that, appreciate it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go do that right now, make some breakfast, come upstairs, pet the cat, and then post a YouTube video.
Years happily, when I thought nobody was by my side, he was there for me. And no, he ain't judged me for my flaws, and he showed care to me. I praise your name, Holy One. Father, you the Holy One. Yahweh, you the...
All right, what's good, boys? It is Friday. We had a crazy session this morning. Hit the bag for like an hour and a half. Or no, we hit it for like 45 minutes ish. Got a nice sweat in, and then hit a crazy leg day, bro. I haven't had my legs this fried in a minute, bro. I went to a chapel right after. I went to a little chapel nearby, and had spent some time with God, right, and prayed. And I pulled down the little thing so I could pray on my knees, right, dude. For like 5 minutes, like I couldn't even focus on my prayer because my legs were shaking. Like my whole, the person was behind me, bro. I was like, dude, this dude he's gonna think like I'm nervous to be in there. And like, bro, my entire butt was probably like going 1,000 miles an hour, bro. Cause like, I literally just cannot handle it, bro. My legs were so fried. It was right after the workout, and my legs were just shaking, bro. So we just did that, and then we're out of eggs at the house, so we copped some like $5 or $6 eggs at the store, some just brown eggs, cage free. And surprisingly, bro, we got a little ribeye for $12, grass fed. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but where it says like on the right area. Grass-fed, 100% grass-fed, grass-finished, no antibiotics and steroids. Market side grass-fed beef, 100% grass-fed and finished beef raised with no antibiotics or added hormones ever. Who would have thought that would be at Walmart, bro? Who would have thought that this? Like, I never thought that they had a grass-fed, grass finished. Grass finished means that it was fed grass its entire life, right? When it's just grass fed, and that's just a marketing scheme, because they can just every single year they can just pay, or they can just feed the animals, feed the cows grass for half of the year, and then the other 6 months they can just feed them soy and corn and a bunch of garbage. And then on top of that, it says no antibiotics and no added hormones. So these are really healthy, good cows. Who would have thought that would be at Walmart? But I'm going to go home and try this raw, bro. I'm going to let it cool down for a little bit. Let it be like warm. Dude, I am so hyped. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro, I'm so hyped to try this, bro. All right, so, dude, I'm so hyped, bro. Like, this is different than the deer, bro. Because beef, dude, it's always going to have my heart, bro. Beef is so gas. All right, bro. Some raw sirloin. I don't even need that, bro. I just need that for the eggs. Yeah, I got to pick a good fatty piece for the first one. That tastes gas, bro. I mean, I don't really expect much. It's gas. I mean, it just tastes like a normal steak. It's pretty lean, I'm not gonna lie, some of it. Like, you can definitely oh my gosh, bro. All right, bro, work. You can definitely taste like the lean parts of it. This is good though, bro. It's good. And like, bro, yo, oh my gosh, bro. This is what hard work for 5 years gives you. No, 6 years. 6 years, but bro, this is some gas, bro. So it is Friday. We took no trades this morning. I'll show you all the charts in a little bit after I finish this, bro. And this is the raw reality of it. I just ate 3 eggs, which I typically always do, right? And I just had half of a tiny sirloin. That's it. And I'm satiated. Like, I am very full right now. I typically have to, you know, when I cook my, it's not even like, I'm not even hating against cooked food. It's just like, there's so many reasons to eat raw. There's so many more reasons. Again, I'm still learning more and more about it, but the biggest thing is the carcinogens and all the toxins that it produces when you end up cooking food, and you lose a lot of nutrients. You completely obliterate nutrients, specific nutrients in food, or nutrients that are in beef, like B12, for example, like completely, like it obliterates it majority of the time, like 99% of it is obliterated, and we need B12, right? It's very, very essential for us as humans. So stuff like that. But the biggest thing I'm realizing, even with the deer meat, is how satiate, like how full I am. Like, I barely eat any of it, and I'm so full. And that's a crazy, that's just like insane. Like, I never saw anything about it online, about it like really filling you up, just like a little bit of it. But that is a good health indicator. If you have a food that is very, very nutrient dense and it fills you up very, very quickly with very little amount of food, that is very healthy, right? But again, this is like kind of going into like a different topic, but the foods that don't satiate you a lot and don't fill you up and you need more and more and more, that's all the foods that we have in society nowadays, right? You look at, you know, McDonald's, for example, right? There are specific compounds and and ingredients in these foods that make you addicted, right? That's very obvious. It makes you addicted to it. You want it more and more and more. There's a reason why you can have an entire Happy Meal and you're still not full. You're still not satiated, right? You want more, right? That is a good sign that half of a tiny little sirloin, having it raw, filled me up completely with some small 3 eggs right beside it. That is insane, right? That is insane, because I'm not really eating much food, so I'm not going to gain weight. I'm eating enough of what my body needs, super nutrient dense, none of the nutrients cooked out of it, 100% in its whole natural state, right? So again, guys, like like I always say, I've been doing this for like the past few weeks, kind of like diving into raw stuff, and I've been feeling amazing. But it does get to the pricey side when you get into like actual high quality stuff. I do not recommend y'all eating raw meat, raw eggs, if it is garbage, right? If you're going to test, right, obviously do your research and learn about it first, right? But more importantly, get a good source, right? It's obvious, bro. It's obvious why you're gonna get sick if you're gonna eat a sick cow or a sick animal, right? But if you have a high quality animal, the way that an animal should live its life in nature, right? Not being forced into a small little pen where it can't turn either way, where it can only eat food, and on the other side there's a hole where he can poop, right? That is not a cow you want to eat, bro. That is how you're gonna get sick, because that cow is sick. So make sure if you're going to get into this, like in test, right? Because I promise you, it's 100% worth it. Make sure it's a quality source. Grass-fed, grass-finished. Not just grass-fed, grass-finished, 100% its entire life it's been fed grass, right? Not soy, not corn, all that garbage, right? That makes them fat, right? And then on top of that, make sure that they are, pasture raised, they're, outside, they're not inside of a little kennel all day, right? In a little, in a cage, right? And then obviously no antibiotics, no steroids that they were pumping into the cow. So that's the only reason why I had this. I've been waiting for weeks and weeks, like literally months, bro, at this point, to get something like this, to get some healthy beef. But even the farm that I go to, they have, it's just grass fed. It's not grass finished. So I didn't get anything over there. And I just went to Walmart today, saw that, and I was like, wow, bro, I'm so surprised that Walmart has that grass fed. It's like a very small section, but grass fed, grass finished, no steroids, no antibiotics, very healthy cow. So again, that's just a disclaimer. Make sure that you actually get healthy animals before you try this stuff. Do not get an unhealthy animal. That is how you're gonna get sick. So right now I'm going to post a few more videos. I got 8 reels I got to post today. Uploading the YouTube video, I already edited it and everything. And then I'm also going to do taxes. I have to like go to each of my websites, all my affiliations, Top Step for the payouts, all that stuff. That I have to get the W-9 or whatever it's called, 1099 for the taxes. Bro, taxes are dumb, bro. Taxes are dumb. But yeah, peace. All right, yo, what's up, boys? It is Saturday morning. We didn't end up taking any trades yesterday, so before we end the vlog, I want to make sure that y'all see that we took no trades and what the price action was kind of like. So, boom, boom, boom. It is currently 8:30. Come on, gang, pop up. All right. So yeah, this was kind of the setup for the day. You could see off open, we kind of just chopped around, did a whole lot of nothing. Then we started to rip lower, and bro, the target was super, super obvious, super clean. There was no 4-hour gap or anything holding us back. Like there was nothing holding us going back, like going to this low. And like, what I'm talking about? Like these are those days like I was talking about the other day. I think it was like Thursday or Wednesday. When it comes to the same like size retrace, like the same strength, I don't like in these scenarios where the low is literally like the draw liquidity is guaranteed. We haven't taken a draw like since like it's like 10:15 and we haven't taken a draw yet. Like this is the first draw of the day that we're gonna hit if we do. And like again, there's nothing holding us back to the left. There's nothing holding us back. So we get this dump right here, really slow, weird price action. Then we can start to actually get some like decent volume. Nice little push lower, and then we get a pretty strong retrace higher into this 5-minute gap, and then look at how we come out of the gap. Like, it's just super small, super weak candles. Even this, it's just like, compared to these, bro, these are super bullish, super clean. I don't like these, right? And the reason why I wouldn't enter on this is because at the time of this, we had like this 15-minute gap right above that that was about to form. And we could have easily, again, if we have a weak reaction out of the gap, that means, most likely we're going to continue higher. We're going to retrace into a 15, and then we're going to actually get some good, nice volume in the markets to dump lower and get a short to, right? But it's just, yes, you could have taken it if if you're really, really confident in it. But me personally, I was super confident in the draw, yes.
but that doesn't say, that we're not going to retrace up into this 15-minute and then continue lower to the draw. So I didn't mess with this at all. I didn't take this. I didn't take anything, but I'm show the executions. Nothing was taken yesterday on the eval. But yeah, once the draw was hit, we just did nothing for the rest of the day. If this was like, oh my gosh, this could have been so clean, bro. If we just got like, even this candle, even though these, first three were like pretty weird, I was waiting for like a candle closure, like really low, like down here. And we never got like right in this candle. Like if we got one like this, it would be like the same size as like the retrace, like the same strength as the retrace. I would have been fine with that because again, like the target was so free, like I was fine. So yeah, no trades yesterday, but yeah, this week overall was a pretty weird week. Learned a lot, bro, and just overall improved my discretion little by little, even though I am messing up, right, and making some mistakes. I'm obviously learning a lot still, and I need to just stick with it. And yes, I may make the same mistake over and over again, but for me, guys, like I'm noticing that I'm just a pretty slow learner. You can't force something like that when it comes to technicals. I've been trading markets for 2 years now, and again, the only thing that I've ever struggled with, it's never in psychology like most people, it's just technicals. So it's just something I gotta continue to give time. Again, like I kind of talked about the other day, like within like 2 months, I completely figured out and fixed where it's not an issue anymore, deep retraces, right? Waiting for an actual good retrace. It took me forever to stop taking losses from that. And then now it's the last part of my trading, which is just good confirmation. That's the last part. That's the last part that I need to fix. And that's what I'm working on right now. So if I can learn the discretion with this and gain the experience with this and focusing on this, then it's game over. Lord willing, it's game over, because those are the only three things that I focus on in my trading. So if I just fix this last one, it's time, bro. It's time. So I know it's just a matter of time right now. In the next few months, bro, things are going to change quickly. So just excited for that, bro. But yeah, boys, I'll see y'all in next week's video. If you want to use code Bryson at checkout for Tradeify as well as Alpha accounts, make sure y'all do so. I think right now Tradeify is at 30% off, and then Alpha is at 10% off. And then if y'all want to look into a new app, we launched it this week. It's called Trading Pal. I partnered up with them. It's insane. It's a completely AI based like trading coach. So it's like an app on your phone, and you can pretty much talk to it every single session, all throughout each and every single session, to help and guide you. There's like journals. There's a bunch of cool different stuff in there, but you got like this right here. It's the AI, and you can just talk through it like all throughout the session. And it will guide you to make better psychological decisions. It will continue to collect data on you to see what you struggle with and how to fix that. So it's really, really cool. If y'all want to join my community within this app, make sure y'all use code Bryson with that as well. It's on the App Store. But other than that, boys, I appreciate y'all as always, and I'll see y'all in next week's video. We're going to absolutely smash it. Peace out.